Hello, this is Tea and Toast. That's Greg.
Good shirt, innit?
And I'm Jason, and today we're talking about shops that you would love to see back on the high street. Alright, Greg?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, good, thanks.
We haven't been in for a while.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Anyway, today, Greg,
It's his fault.
it really isn't. We all know that the high street is going through a bit of a tough time, don't we?
Did you stutter a little bit then?
A little bit, yeah.
Are you a bit upset about this?
It's because I've been drinking again.
Every morning.
The high street is going through a bit of a tough time. With the dawn of the internet and all of that, it's been a long downward spiral for high street shops. And unfortunately, we've lost quite a few of our favourite stores from the high street. And today, we're going to pay homage. We're going to talk about just a couple of those shops that have disappeared from the high street. Starting with this one, Greg.
Go on.
Here's an advert.
Dixon's unbeatable Christmas deals. Price breakthrough on this Seisho personal hi-fi, under £10. 9 months interest-free credit on this Sony autofocus 8mm camcorder outfit. This Panasonic HQ video with infrared remote control, under £400. Save £30 on this superb new 20-inch Logic Colour TV, under £200. Dixon's deals, we guarantee you can't buy better.
Dixon's sale. Dixon's. Dixon's sale. Dixon's. Dixon's. Sale. Dixon's. Dixon's. Sale. Dixon's. Dixon's. Sale. Dixon's. Sale.
Dudda Dixon's.
Oh, is that what you've put in there?
Yeah.
Because you didn't tell me.
No, I just did them. Dudda Dixon's. I haven't got a stutter, that's the advert that you might have just seen.
Dixon's was brilliant.
Yes, it was.
Because it had all the new CDs and CD players and
Computers,
ghetto blasters.
video recorders, hi-fi systems.
Oh, just the cameras as well.
I remember going into Dixon's, testing all of the hi-fi systems, because we all know that the softer the eject on a hi-fi system, the better the system is.
And I used to pretend that I knew quite a lot about it, so I'd do the same, put the CD in. Oh yeah, I'm just checking the wattage of the speakers. Yeah. I need to know there's a bit more bass and treble in them. And you can see the guys looking at me going,
What, some spotty kid who's got his weekend job?
yeah.
Anyway, you used to press the button on the eject, and if it went ka-chung, not buying that one, if it went psh, oh, that's a good one.
And there was only one make.
Sony.
You knew if you got a Sony, you're getting quality.
However, I didn't ever have a Sony. I had Akai and might have had a Mitsubishi if I was lucky.
I had everything Sony.
Iowa.
Everything was Sony in my house.
Yeah, of course it was, Greg. Also, when the home computers were in Dixon's and they used to leave them on, we always used to go in. Everyone did this and type in 10. Greg is a something. 20 go to 10. Can't quite remember the line of code, and then you press run and hit enter and walk out the shop, and on the screen it would say Greg is a 50,000 times. Hilarious. Everybody did it, Greg. They'll all be commenting.
I wasn't a vandal like you, Jason.
No, because by the time you were going in there, they had Amigas, didn't they, and stuff like that. Not Amstrads and Spectrums and
Is that because
Commodores.
I'm younger than you?
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit.
It's my birthday next week.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, the week after.
It's mine the week after that.
No, it's not.
Here it is.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
So Dixon's, would you like to know a little bit about Dixon's, Greg?
I'd like to know a lot about
founded
Dixon's.
as
Dixon's.
Dixon's. It was founded as a photographic studio by Charles Calmes and Michael Mindell in Southend, and it was called Dixon's Studio Limited, and it was registered in 1937. So quite a lot of history there. And the name Dixon's was selected randomly from a telephone directory, and it was small enough to fit above their shop front that they had at the time.
It must have been really a big hit, you know, because it was around for donkey's years and we all grew up with it.
Well, during the 40s, they set up 7 of their photographic studios around London, but by the end of the Second World War, they'd been reduced back to a single studio. And then the son of the founder joined the business, and in 1950 they began to sell cameras, and that's when it all began, with them selling gadgets and all that kind of stuff. And the rest, we know, is history.
Isn't it funny, you know? My memories are coming flooding back now, because I used to love going in there and see what's new. Because that was the place to go, wasn't it? See what technology is coming out new. And the way because they were different to some shops where, like we said, you could play them. You could put a CD in and play them, or a tape in and play them, and you could actually listen to them before you buy them.
And Dixon's used to do their own...
Where?
The Dixons used to do their own bundles. So if you bought Spectrum Plus 2, it'd be the Dixons bundle, and it'd have the Spectrum Plus 2 in it, with a joystick and some games.
Oh, why
and
can't we go
Dixon's
back?
Printer and...
Let's just go back for one day.
Robot, 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 robot.
Oh, have you got the one that goes...
Album, cassette,
or CD?
mad about music? See a specialist. Sale starts Friday, August the 17th.
See, I love this place.
Our Price Records.
I loved it because something I don't. There was I mean, I loved HMV. That was always the one for me. But there's something about Our Price. I don't know. The logo, maybe. I just don't know.
Did you ever buy vinyl, or was it gone? Was it past?
No, I bought vinyl. My first record was a 7 inch. Yeah, yeah. That was the first one I bought.
What was it?
Janet Jackson, believe it or not.
Do you know what my first record I bought? I'd had loads of records before this, like my brother had bought me and stuff, but the first record I ever walked into the record shop and bought on my own, from my own money that I earned in the paper round, was Turtle Power by Partners in Crime.
Fantastic.
Turtle Power.
It was cool though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On record.
Yeah, 7 inch.
Brilliant.
We just had the first record experience with my youngest, Elsie. A few months back, she bought her first ever CD that she chose herself. I mean, she didn't pay for it with her own money.
CD?
Yeah, she bought George Ezra.
Oh. I mean...
Time flies by in yellow and green. Loves it.
Oh, we're flagged now.
Oh, yeah, because I sounded just like him, didn't I?
Oh, ruined it again, Jason. No more money coming in again.
Our Price was founded in 1971, Greg, by Gareth Nesbitt and Edward Stollins and Mike Isaacs. The first store was opened in London, in Finchley Road. And until 1976, there were 6 stores that were branded the Tape Revolution, before it was called Our Price. They concentrated on selling the new compact cassette format and also 8-track tapes.
I love that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did the logo not have a record on it?
Yeah.
As the O?
Well, it's there, Greg.
I can't see your cups in the way. Oh no, I meant the O was the record.
Oh, right. I don't know if they might have done that. Might have gone on to do that. It's probably in the advert that we just showed.
Probably.
From 1976, the chain rebranded to Our Price Records in response to local demand for vinyl records rather than cassettes and 8-tracks. In 1988, it rebranded again as Our Price Music, as record labels began to distribute CDs.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it?
In 1986, Greg, Our Price was brought out by W.H. Smith. Didn't know that, did you?
Well, you didn't. That's why I just put that in.
That's why it just went like that, because I had to edit it.
Yeah.
And I've read it on here. And then W.H. Smith's also bought a majority share in Virgin Music. So W.H. Smith's pretty much own most of the record shops in the country.
Amazing, and all they sell is pens.
Treat yourself at Woolworths. How about a radio? This York will also wake you up.
Or maybe you'd prefer a new hairdryer.
A cycle made by Hawk could save you many a long walk. Or would a Merlin game be more your heart's desire?
As a present for your house, get this great Stiluso bench set.
Oh, this handsome home vac unit would be fine. Yes, treat yourself. Everybody needs a Woolworths store sometime.
Well, this is the ultimate, Jason.
Believe it or not, it's 11 years since we last saw Woolworths on our high street.
Woolies.
2008, they went into administration.
I can't believe that.
Prior to that, Woolworths had been a mainstay for British high streets up and down the country. Everybody knew the name Woolworths.
It was brilliant. That's where you went
for everything.
With your pocket money.
Yeah, pick a mix, records, toys.
I mean, I got all my wrestling figures from there.
Yeah.
I really miss Woolies.
Woolies was an institution, wasn't it? Department store that everybody.
The thing is, I don't think it wouldn't work now. I mean, obviously the CD and DVD area would have to, probably change a little bit, but everything else, it would still work. We haven't got anything like that now, really.
Well, because of Amazon, basically, it's Amazon's fault.
And eBay, I suppose.
Well, all of the online retail, but Amazon has killed most shops like Woolworths because for books and records, well, anything, you can get anything on Amazon and have it delivered the next day. And if you live in a big city, you can have it delivered within an hour.
Such a shame. I really miss Woolies, especially at Christmas. The decorations they used to put up were crazy.
Yeah, isn't it?
Honestly, I'm literally like.
Woolworths, Greg,
Yeah.
was founded by Frank Woolworth in Liverpool,
Who?
in England, on the 5th of November 1909. Frank Woolworth. That's what it's called, Woolworths.
You went 5th of November. Because
think I
there was
did.
a lot there, wasn't there? There was a lot of W's.
Yeah. He had traced his ancestry through the founding fathers to the district of a small farm in Middle England. So there you go. That's interesting, isn't it?
No.
Not really. So that's it. It was started then, and obviously, as all of these stores became bigger and bigger, opened up another one and another one and another one, and eventually became the chain that is Woolworths, and was then owned by the Woolworths Group.
Love it. I think that's the ultimate one out of all of them. I
There's
miss.
been talk, hasn't there, that they're going to relaunch it. Somebody still owns the name Woolworths. They were going to launch it as an online store. I don't think that happened.
Yeah, we mentioned that before.
There's talks of relaunching them as convenience stores. So, you like your little corner shops called Woolworths. Just wouldn't be the same, would it? There's no point in my opinion, there's no point in keeping the name if it's not going to be the same thing.
And if Jason has an opinion about it, listen up, Woolies.
Yeah, Woolworths. So, yeah, we miss Woolworths very much.
I've just realised, when they were like about to end,
Yeah.
they started to rebrand the logo, not the logo, the name of it, and then they brought in sheep, didn't they?
Yeah.
And I've just realised why.
Why?
Woolies.
Woolies, Greg.
Didn't
You've
ever clock
just
that at the time.
realised
Yeah,
that
didn't
now?
ever realise that.
Wool and Worth, they were called.
Yeah, that's it.
The dog-
Sheep
what-
were doing the talking.
The sheep's called Wool, and the dog's called Worth.
Woolies. Just got it. 11 years.
It's wasted on Greg. All those millions of pounds they spend on marketing. Doesn't hit the spot.
Well, it did it because they shut down.
We've got the look you're looking for. We've got the look that gives you more. We've got the look for work or fun. We've got the look for everyone. We've got the style and trust you like. We've got the quality that makes you feel right. We've got the look, C&A. We've got the look.
More for the mums, this one.
C&A, Greg.
I mean, my mum used to love shopping.
You're right, it was more for the mums, but they did try and rebrand themselves because, as I mentioned earlier when we were talking about this, they had a fashion brand, didn't they, called Clock House, which was trying to appeal to the younger generation. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I even remember the logo.
Yeah, me. It's like a yellow clock with
Yeah.
fluorescent pink hands on it.
That's just to the moment. You just ding. Well done, mate. I never knew that.
C&A is actually still going in some countries in Europe. You can find C&As in Europe.
We haven't got any, have we?
No, I went to Germany a few years back and there was a C&A.
That's good.
Yeah. Good German there, Greg. We wouldn't have
Fluent.
offended anybody with that at all.
Fluent.
C&A was a fast fashion retail clothing store within Europe. It was founded by brothers Clemens and August Brenningmeier in 1841.
Oh, so that's C&A.
Clements and August.
What did you think it used to stand for, Jason?
Coats and hats. Because from the Midlands, see. Coats and hats.
They don't use H's in the Midlands.
No. Coats and hats. Hot in it.
Oh,
Hot.
It's hot,
Hot
in
in
here.
here, innit?
It's hot in here in this house.
So it was founded in 1841 as a textile company, and obviously took its name from their initials. Isn't it funny, or isn't it interesting, the start of all these companies, Greg? The birth of these companies and what they started as.
Fascinating, Jason.
Isn't it? I'm going to read all of this later. In fact, I've only got 2 pages of the internet left to read.
What, the whole internet?
Yeah, nearly finished it. So if you've got any other good books you can recommend, let me know.
I mean, he's lying because he hasn't had a time to sit down because it's the summer holidays and all he's been doing is running about after the kids.
I'm worn out.
He's got like a cross thing. How many days left?
Week 3 starts soon. So, coats and hats, Greg, did you ever buy anything from there, from
Oh, I
C&A?
think we used to. It was like, you know, Christmas time when my dad always used to go.
Christmas time.
He needed to find something for Mum, so he'd go in there for like a nightie or dressing gown or something.
Yeah, I think it was probably not quite as good as Marks and Spencer's,
No, it wasn't.
but it wasn't like the Primark of the day either.
No, it was slap bang. wasn't it?
middle of the road. Just 1 week, Greg, just 1 week, could you actually have it written on the card?
Jason, my really, 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 really good friend, David, has lost his ID.
And?
Now he's just Dav.
How do it all do it? What they do it for? Won't somebody tell? If only we knew it. How do it all do it? You can bet we've been doing it as well.
Do It All are doing Crown Sapphire wall coverings from $4.99 and Do It All sorbet whites for $4.99. They're doing Do It All Brilliant White Gloss for $2.29. This Qualcast lawnmower for $72.95. And this Timberloy aluminium extension ladder, $39.95. Every week, the Do It All computer checks prices all over the country, so nobody does it better.
If only we knew it. How do it all do it? You can bet we've been doing it as well.
It's nearly the end of the show, Greg.
Show.
There's only time left for us to do the Wall of Fame. Welcome to the Wall of Fame. We'll put you on the Wall of Fame.
If you send them in.
Anyway, this week's Wall of Fame, Greg, or last week's Wall of Fame, was somebody who made a poster for a version of Ghostbusters, the musical that we could star in. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to secure any funding for it, so it's not happening. We're going to have to flush it.
We're going to have to spend all of our time and effort producing
Back to the Future call.
Back to the Future call.
There it goes. If you would like to get flushed before we do the Wall of Fame, send us a picture. You could be up there. You could send us a picture to tnt@totgu.com. That's tnt@totgu.com.
I'm sorry. You finished?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be in capitals.
No, it doesn't. You just said capitals.
I didn't say capitals.
You said capitals.
I didn't say. Well, do it again then.
No.
No, do it again.
tnt@totgu.com.
It doesn't have to be in capitals.
Anyway, this week's Wall of Fame, Greg. You met some viewers on your travels, didn't you? Shh. Oh, I didn't say where. You just met some people.
Yeah, and they were really big fans of the show. Jason, they loved us. Thought we were great, and we're really funny.
And this is Lee, who's a big fan of the show. But Lee appears to just be a head.
Ahead of who?
Anyway, thanks for sending us your picture.
It's lovely meeting you as well. They've got a lovely family. They're all really. Then they do genuinely. Jokes aside about them loving me, they love us as a show.
Great. It's nice to know somebody's actually watching till the end, to know that there is a Wall of Fame. Thanks very much. You are going to be on the Wall of Fame for a week. You're going on the Wall of Fame. Na, na, na,
Not again.
na, 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 na.
Where's
Right.
his body?
Buried in the sand, Greg. That is the end of the show this week.
Is it?
Yes.
Huh?
Who knows? We may actually get another one out next week.
This is the worst time for us, isn't it?
Yeah, horrendous. But we're trying our best. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share, which will help our channel to grow, which it hasn't done for the last 5 years, but hey ho.
I haven't done this once yet. So.
There you go. That's it. Tea and toast. We'll see you again next time. I did that the wrong way down, didn't I?
We didn't say toast and tea, did you?
We'll see you again next time on Tea and Toast.
You gotta do the cheesy smile at the end of it, Jason.
Go on then, show me how it's done.
You gotta go. Tea and Toast.